Here with Travis Reier, BamaOnLine.com. I'm CineSports Noah Coslov, looking back at that whooping that Alabama put on Georgia and look ahead to Arkansas as well. Do you now know more about Alabama because of the win over Georgia or the loss to Ole Miss?
You know, I'm going to go with the loss against Ole Miss because in that game, they pretty much as a staff came to the conclusion that Jacob Coker needed to quarterback this offense. And in doing so, he was given pretty much the full game against ULM to continue to develop. And then we saw it carry over into Georgia. I think they also learned a lot from the Wisconsin game, too, because that was more of the offensive game plan, Noah, that we saw against Georgia than what we saw against Ole Miss or Middle Tennessee or ULM. Very much run-oriented, 47 runs compared to just 16 passes against the Bulldogs. And give Coker credit, he was devastatingly efficient. 11 of 16, hit the big touchdown pass to Calvin Ridley, the true freshman. They were much more explosive in the passing game than they've been at any other point this year, too.
So you'd expect that moving forward from Coker?
I expect more of the same in terms of approach when you look at this offense. Get the ball to Derrick Henry, get the ball to those backs in the running game in general, and then work the passing game off of that. If they're able to have success primarily with the running game, sure, I think Jacob Coker has the physical skill set to make the plays that we saw him make against Georgia and make against Wisconsin. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was much more effective in those two games when the running game was doing its thing than he was maybe in some others.
So then would you expect something similar against Arkansas?
I think it's going to be another phone booth game. I think if you like physical football and running games that are going to sort of dominate the evening, then yeah, Arkansas, Alabama will be for you. The good news for Alabama defensively is preparation won't change all that much this week. When you look at Arkansas offensively and what Georgia does on that side of the ball, very similar. Certainly some differences maybe in personnel, but both teams pride themselves on being physical and having running backs that can really get the job done. So from that standpoint, more of the same for Alabama. And I think offensively, again, carry over from Wisconsin, carry over from Georgia. Do what you do best. Work that running game. You have a budding explosive option in Calvin Ridley now on the outside. Take advantage of that when teams overplay the run.
It's Travis Reier, BamaOnLine.com. Good talking to you. Thanks, Travis.
Thanks, Noah.